Hey guys, what's going on? It's Eli back with another review video, and of course, that's right, continuing on with the 101 Dalmatians review marathon leading up to Cruella. Now, we are now reviewing the live-action version from 1996. That's right, so let's dive right into it. So, let's get right into it, also to put it. I have to say, because it had been a little while since I've seen this, and I did a while back, had watched it, and it's really good, because definitely this is very similar, like, it's just like how the animated version is, but there are a few snips of changes here and there, if you get what I'm saying, just a teeny bit, The cast of characters are great, of course, and in this version, the animals, the dogs, of course, they don't talk, so, which kind of it kind of works, and, because with the film itself, the feel, you get the idea. The cast of characters, like, Annetta, I hope I'm saying it right, played by Jolie Richardson, and Roger, played by Jeff Daniels, the nanny, played by Joanne Plowright, if I'm saying that right. Yeah, she's good as the nanny, definitely. And of course, Glenn Close as Cruella de Vil. What do I have to say about Glenn Close? She's fantastic. She's definitely the live-action version of Cruella, definitely. She nails playing Cruella. I think I even read this, like, she took inspiration. She read the actual book of 101 Dalmatians and took inspiration from Cruella in that book, And I think is just like with the animated version, because both versions from live action animated, share a lot like, and the evilness and just, drown them, just do whatever you do, you get the idea. And them being psychopaths, you name it. Glenn Close, she's just fantastic. That's all I can say. From, her great moments, her evil laughs, her evil laugh is fantastic, definitely. And her henchman in this one, Jasper, played by Hugh Laurie, and Horace, I'm in trouble pronouncing his last name, but Horace, Jasper played by Hugh Laurie, and Horace played by Mark Williams. And to think, this was before both of them. This was before Hugh Laurie was in House, and this was before Mark Williams was in Harry Potter. See what I mean? Before those two things they were in this. They nail playing Horace and Jasper, definitely. They totally fit the part. They fit the roles of playing live-action Jasper and Horace, definitely. Also, another henchman, a third one, Skinner, played by John Shrapnel. Am I saying that right? I don't know. He doesn't really talk that much. Just one of those big guys, just, or just something like that. Yeah, but he's good in this too. And also apparently, Pongo in this, because again, they don't talk, but, they bark and such. Pongo is voiced by Frank Welker, so that's cool. Some of its funny moments, like there's one hilarious moment where in this one, it's different than how it is in the animated, how, Roger and Annetta, they meet, Roger is on Roger's on a bicycle, and of course Pongo on a leash. Pongo runs fast and causes Roger to go fast on his bike. Roger just telling Pongo to slow down. Same thing happens with Annetta and what's her face, the dog, having trouble pronouncing that name too. But yeah, pretty hilarious. And even I'm trying to remember, even one part where the puppies, they watch the Aristocats. I remember that, definitely. And not to mention, in the sequel, the puppies, they watch Lady and the Tramp, which, that one we are, of course, going to get to later on. So, doing everything 101 Dalmatians, so, also, let me see, I'm trying to remember. The climax, everything that goes on in the live-action version, just like how it is in the anime version. But again, with a few snips of changes, it's pretty obvious, I have a point. The climax, the Corella's defeat, and Jasper and Horace and Skinner are pretty funny. And when they're arrested and such, and, they they're stuck in the back of like the police van with a skunk, like a skunk snuck in. They're all four of them. They're screaming and such. They're trapped in there with a skunk. It's pretty funny. Not to mention because, okay, in this version, Annetta, she is actually an employee of Cruella de Vil's business. In the animated version, as I said, Cruella was classmates, schoolmates with Annetta. But in this one, Annetta works for Cruella. But of course, Cruella fires her because, it has to do something with the puppies, obviously. So, she can't have the puppies. Also, in this one, Roger is actually creates and designs video games. As we know in the animated version, Roger is a songwriter, so but in this one, he's a game, he creates and works on video games, and is developing and working on a video game that has to do with Dalmatians, up until, and another thing is, having trouble to, like, create a bad guy, antagonist for the game, up until, at the end of the film, it's Cruella de Vil, so, and this kid who is used to test, to play the game and see what he thinks. And he likes it when, like, Corella's in it, so you get the idea. And at the end of the film, because, they all live in a big mansion or something for all the Dalmatians, and, Annetta and Roger, they have a baby, which was not in the animated version, but it's in this one. And right before the movie ends, the end credits roll, it's hinted, and it's obvious, that Annetta is pregnant again with their second child, so, but yeah, 101, the live-action version of 101 Dalmatians is pretty good. I enjoy it, and, what do I have to say? Because it's so good, and Glenn Close, she practically does, like, steals this movie, Let's face it, it's Glenn Close. She's fantastic as Cruella, that's all I can say. And I can't really remember, like, if there was, like, a snip of, say, we had a Colonel, Captain, and Sergeant Tibbs. We might have, but I just really can't remember that much. We did have a farm, of course, a barn. So, But with all that being said, again, 2 thumbs up, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10? Yeah, I'll give it 10 out of 10. Yeah, 10 out of 10 for 101 Dalmatians. For that, and of course, the animated version. Both of them are good. That's all I gotta say. And I'd say maybe the live action is somewhere being one of Disney's gems of live action films. I'm pretty sure. So, again, 2 thumbs up, 10 out of 10 for 101 Dalmatians, the live action version from 1996. You guys let me know what you think of the film, if you enjoy it. More reviews coming your way. They're going to be awesome. Keep looking forward. And I'll see you guys in the next video/review video. And of course, continuing on with the review marathon of Dalmatians leading up to Cruella. I'm pretty sure as though the next one is, yes, I'm pretty sure it's the TV. It's one of the TV shows. So yeah, I am of course doing the TV shows. So so stay tuned for that. Take care and peace out.